So, imagine it's the summer of 1941. All across the vast border between Nazi Germany and the Soviet Union, the world is about to witness the largest military invasion in human history, Operation Barbarossa. This wasn't just a single battle, it was a thunderous clash of entire nations, a campaign so colossal that it changed the course of World War II forever. I want you to picture over 3 million German soldiers rolling eastward in a relentless tide of tanks, trucks and infantry. Alongside them, more than 500,000 horses, thousands of aircraft and a supply train stretching for miles. Their target, the heart of the Soviet Union. At dawn on June 22, 1941, the invasion begins. The German army tears through the border, catching Soviet defenses off guard. In the opening days, the speed and ferocity of the attack are staggering. Cities like Minsk, Smolensk and Kiev are engulfed in chaos, each one a stage for desperate battles that would decide the fate of millions. The battle for Minsk, it lasted barely a week. By the end, over 300,000 Soviet troops were encircled and captured. Then came Smolensk, a brutal struggle that lasted for months, with both sides pushing their limits. And in Kiev, the largest encirclement in military history, more than 600,000 Soviet soldiers surrounded and forced to surrender. But Operation Barbarossa wasn't just about battles and numbers. It was about ambition, a bold gamble by Hitler, convinced he could crush the Soviet Union in a matter of weeks. It was about resilience, Soviet soldiers and civilians alike refusing to surrender even as their world burned around them. As the German army pressed deeper, the fighting grew fiercer, the supply lines stretched thinner, and the Russian winter loomed. What began as a lightning strike turned into a grinding war of attrition. By the end of 1941, the Germans had advanced hundreds of miles, but Moscow still stood, and the Soviets were far from defeated. Operation Barbarossa was the biggest military operation ever launched, and its impact echoes through history. It marked the beginning of a brutal conflict on the Eastern Front, one that would claim millions of lives and reshape the world as we know it. Next time you think of World War II, remember the sheer scale and human cost of Operation Barbarossa, the campaign that changed everything.